Good evening, everyone. This is Trafalgar Valentine, aka Valor, aka Trafalgar Valentine Vehicle Designs. And by request, I'm going to do some background designs. Now, I'm just going to focus on the background itself. So I've added a few cars with these isolated squares here, and there's about 9 of them, I think. This one was wrong, but so yeah, let's just do some different background ideas because the car itself, yes, it's good, but let's put it into an environment that it might belong and stuff. Okay, so for this first one, let's do a peaceful kind of background. So I've got the car there with the box. Now with these backgrounds, you want to try and create depth. So you want to try and kind of add different playing fields. So start off with the foreground, which is going to have some nice grass here with a tree coming up. And you can look on YouTube how to draw trees properly and stuff like that. So you can see that's that kind of playing field here, and then we're going to move further back, and we can do a hillside here, and then we can do some smaller trees, like so. Okay, so it's nice peaceful ground. You know, peaceful means trees, grass, plants. I mean, you can even add a little deer here if you wanted. And then in the background we can do some mountainscapes. Okay, now just to isolate this, I'm just going to mark this up so you can just see. So this would be the foreground area. I'm just doing this very quickly and very roughly, but when you want to do it for yourself, remember just take your time. Look on YouTube for lots of videos how to draw trees and grass and stuff. Okay, and then for the bank, and then the trees, so that'll be the hillside, and then for the mountains in the background, so it's just background ideas. I mean, if you are interested in any of these backgrounds, I could go into more depth on how to do them a lot better. Okay, so for that one, as you can see, a nice peaceful landscape with the hills, the trees, animal, mountains, you know, nice stuff. You can also draw a waterfall if you wanted, whatever you wanted. I mean, you can even branch this right across. You maybe do the second one up here to kind of create a portal in there, and you can put the vehicle wherever you want. Okay, so for the next one, I'm going to do a ruined city kind of background. So this is a post-apocalyptic kind of place. So we could have I'm just freeballing all this. So I'm just going to do a structure here. This could be a little opening. Maybe put a cross there, I don't know, a chain coming down, so that'll be for the foreground. And then for then slightly further out, could do some other building ideas. We can even do oil pump there. Might just do a bit more detail on here. Maybe a little archway there. Okay, and then even further in the background, we'll do some very low hills. And just some lines up there to create a sense of structures. And then like lots of storm clouds around here. Okay, so that post-apocalyptic world, we've got the abandoned buildings, random structures here and there, plain flat lands and stuff. I mean, you could even do a road under the vehicle itself, you know, damaged, with lots of different objects around. Okay, for the next one, let's do like sort of like a medieval castle kind of background, sort of like a European countryside or something. I'm not quite sure. So we can start with got the car on top of a mountain here, or like a bank, shall I say. Again, very, very rough. So we could do like a watchtower here. Maybe a flag. Maybe some steps coming across here. Okay. And further off in this background, up at over a hill, we could do another castle. With the towers up there. Okay. And even lighter, could do some mountains in the background. So we've got the car there, the castle tower here, further castle back there, nice little mountains in the background. Okay, so you've got those depths of fields there. I mean, if you wanted to try and extend the fields into one another to try and create more depth, because it looks a bit like flat added on top of there, so you could just do maybe trying to think now. Maybe like a bridge coming down there to a smaller one. Okay. So we've got the peaceful ruined city, the castle. Maybe an abstract background. Now, when you're displaying the car, sometimes you just want to put a block of colour in there to cancel out the whites. So that's what this one's primarily good for. So we could just do a line around the one side of the car here. Do some lines going up. And draw some squares here. Then, whoop, need up the pins. For the next one, we could just do like a shadow of this car here. Then we can add some more patterns here, all just freehand. Not to take away, not to want to do it too detailed and not too complex to take away the attention from the car, but like again, just cancel out some whites and create a bit of an interesting background. Could be for a company poster or something, I don't know. Okay, next background, let's try a garage background. So I've done truck here, very rough sketch. So for garage, we need some hatches for the opening of the garage. Do like a cool sideways sign there. This would have a door. You can maybe some tyres here. Little window. And the roof. Drain pipe. We can even add like a fuel pump here. Okay, so that's just the first ground level there. So we've got the garage hatch, garage door, window. There'll be some tyres, sign up there, maybe some other notices like MOT, petrol pump. And then in the background, so we can do another building here. And in the background, could do like a cityscape or something. I mean, you could even add some other trucks or something. And like I said, I'm just using these pens just to create a bit more depth. So you've got the building structures and the elements there that make up the garage, the petrol pump, the tyres, and etc. Okay, so like the peaceful one that I did, which has got the nice peaceful elements, let's create maybe a bit more of a forest. It's got like a little forest runner here. Sorry, it's right in the corner of the page. It's about as far as my recorder goes. So for a forest, we need lots of trees. So we could do main tree come up here. Just branch this all off. And we can even add like a broken tree coming down here. They don't all the trees. You know, it's how unnatural, how nature just, you want to look like it's brand new, you know, like broken trees and stuff like that, grass of tufts here. Then how about if I draw a different tree? So do some more trees here. Maybe a shrub, so like a really low tree there. Maybe even just like a broken stump. Tufts of grass here and there. Quite a dense forest. Okay, then with the lightest shade, add some more trees here. So we've got all the different types of trees, very, very dense. Do another one here. Okay, so you can see there quite a dense forest kind of look. Okay, and the next one, let's do a cafe. So I've done like a little quick sketch of a hot rod here. So for the cafe, could do. I'm just freeballing all this. I'm just coming with ideas as I come along. So we could have a curb here with some parking spaces. Could have some benches on the outside. Some plants outside. Steps. Then we can have the main cafe entrance with the large windows. Then we can have a little plot of plant there. I don't know. Okay, and then add some more depth to the other colour. Could do another car in the background here with some more steps, more spaces, sorry. so I've got the main cafe there, another car park there. Then the next shade, could do like a distant road going by here. And some rough browns. Okay, so I've got the main building there for the cafe. Next one, let's do like an industry background. So I've got the car here with the blower on top and stuff, very rough sketch. This is just to give you ideas. So, industry, factories, production. Okay. So I'm gonna do a large bay door. This is gonna be a large building here. Then large windows here. And have like a large cooling tower. I can have some functioning pipes going across. Then just over here, do all those like oil pumps. Then could have some barrels here or something. Maybe like a little dirt track coming up. Some distant factories there. I'll do some more like cooling towers in the background. And you can do like power lines going across. It's got the oil pump, the power lines, the factories, the cooling towers, some barrels there. So that's a good general idea for a garage, for an industry background. Oh, okay, so that's all of them together. So this is just to give you some general ideas. What we have here is 6, 7, 8 ideas there. Can I make it to 10 ideas? Maybe I'll make it to 10 ideas. What else can I do? 2 more ideas. So again, just this square. Then we're gonna have the car there. Then 1 second, let me just zoom in. Ooh. Okay, how about a stunt show? So what would you need for a stunt show? You have a ramp. Then you can even have a large hoop there to jump through. Then you can have like a sort of like a dirt kicker for cars to just jump over. You could have some flat wrecked cars here to jump over as well. Then we can have like some distant ramps for the car to jump over. Then you can have some like some buses or something for the car jump over. Okay, so for a stunt show, that's another background you could have. Let's try for another one. See if I can adjust my camera here. Oh, almost. Okay, so I'm just drawing the car. How about let's do like a desert background? So I'm gonna do like a cactus here, and a few rocks. So I can do some more rocks here. Again, like another cactus. Do some more spiky plants here, and then in the background I could do some like large of those canyon rocks. Okay, so I've got the cactus, the rocks, and the canyon background. So there's 10 ideas you could work from when you just doodling with your cars. And this took me 20 minutes to come up with some ideas, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Remember, drawings can be for ideas and to come back to later too. I mean, it's good when you have a sketchbook full of ideas, so when you want to come back to cool stuff. Okie dokie. So yeah, just filling up my sketchbook. Pens are falling on the floor and everything, never mind. But yeah, it's good to have a sketchbook just full of random ideas. You can come back to them anytime you want. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. I hope this helps you somehow to come up with some cool ideas and cool car drawings and stuff. Any other recommendations for some more videos? I'm more than welcome to try and help out the way I can. Okay guys, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.